On over 6.00 consecutive years of me and my Medicaid covering 100% of my medical expenses. Today is Wednesday, 25 February 2026, and here I, Tanis of Seattle, reflect on over 6.00 consecutive years of me and my Medicaid governing 100% of my medical expenses. November 2019 to present. Video filmed Wednesday, 25 February 2026. So I have medical expenses here, me going into a doctor's office and the associated costs of that. Just super broken down. I signed up for Medicaid back in 2021, so I haven't had it for the entire over 6.00 years, but it's been me and my Medicaid for over 6.00 years, so I'm going to have that clarification. So I've talked about Medicaid before. I was like, well, how about the me and my Medicaid? Yeah, that. So essentially my Medicaid has covered a lot of the expenses. I have had to pay out of pocket both at the doctor's office and at the optometrist for stuff not covered by my Medicaid. And Medicaid is a form of health insurance. So here in the United States of America, in Washington State specifically. And so I forget where it's called, or at least when I signed up for Apple Health, because our state fruit is the apple. Washington State, United States of America. Okay. And I've been working on my health and cardiology, self-experimentation and stuff like that. And I've been doing good enough that I have been able, this has been a possibility. If there is a problem, I've been catching it, that kind of thing, so that it doesn't escalate, or even just like, it turns out, like, I've been to the dentist, I've been weighed at the dentist, I have my blood pressure every time I've gone in. There's some stuff that I like, have, like, stuff like that where I'm like, I'm getting more measurements taken there than I perhaps had anticipated. So it's actually been kind of nice. It's allowed me to be conforming to a medical system while also carry on my cardiology self-experimentation. I think there's a little bit of, if I were called in tomorrow and my case were reevaluated tomorrow and I went to prison tomorrow, my cardiology experimentation could be just out the window. I don't ever publish any of my findings for my cardiology self-experimentation, including my blood pressure research or my blood glucose stuff, and or my blood glucose stuff. I think there's a little bit of like, this is something I've lived, and I don't know if / when it would end, that kind of thing. But then there's also the my cardiology self-experimentation is not guaranteed for eternity either, nor is the publishing of my findings a guarantee. So there's in like peer-reviewed journal format. So there we go. That's on over 6.00 consecutive years of me and my Medicaid covering 100% of my medical expenses.